Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's look, we're going to be using just the Modern Renaissance palette, and my lids are already primed with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Cool Tan. Now I'm just going in to the color Burnt Orange in the Anastasia Beverly Hills I can't even speak, Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just using that as my first transition shade. Now I'm going to be going into the color Relgar, and I really do like this color. It's such a pretty orange. You guys know I'm really in love with the orange color in the Too Faced palette, but this one's really beautiful, and it's pretty much the same shade. Now I'm just using Cypress Umber, and I'm just buffing that into the outer V of my eye and dragging that in. Now we're going to start our cut crease. So I'm just going in and I'm using my Cool Tan concealer and a little lip brush that's more pointed, and I'm just going to use that to carve out my lid. And honestly, doing a cut crease, it all depends on what technique is the most comfortable for you. There's many different techniques and brushes that I use when I do my cut creases. It just depends how I feel on that particular day. And on this particular day, I was going to a wedding and I needed my crease to be as cut and precise as possible. So I'm just going to go in and work in small sections, whatever makes you the most comfortable, because I know this is a scary technique for some. So work in small sections and take your time. Make sure you get it carved out just the way you want it. And I'm just going to use my finger to go ahead and kind of buff in the concealer so it doesn't crease too much while I work on the next eye. Now for me, doing one eye is always more difficult than doing the other eye. So I tried my hardest to get my cut creases equal on both sides. But if at first you don't succeed, you try again. So I'm sure with time it'll get better. And then I went ahead and I used Primavera, and I used that to set the concealer. And now we're going to start doing our negative space. So I'm just using the black liner from NYX, and I'm going ahead and I'm creating my outer V and shading it in a bit. And with a pointer brush and the black shade from the Love Contours All palette by NYX, I'm just going ahead and buffing that out so it blends into the color, the gold shade on the lid. I'm just going ahead and doing the same thing on the other side. Like I said, these cut creases are more like cousins, not twins, not even really sisters. But it's all good. So just go ahead, smudge it, blend until you're most comfortable. Now I'm going in with my NYX Gleam Luxe eyeliner, and I've used this before in tutorials. Can't remember what it's called, but I will list it in the description box down below. And I'm just going into that area where I had that double cut crease area, and I'm just adding a pop of shimmer. Now with the clean spoolie, just kind of dusting off the shadow that's fallen out. And of course using my Perversion mascara by Urban Decay. And I'm going into my velour lashes in the style Thick and Fluffy. And these lashes, like, definitely give them time to sit and get tacky because they are very sturdy. So if you try too quick, that will happen. just want to go ahead, start in the middle, do the end down, and then pinch it into the front. Now, of course, using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation in the color Chestnut. Just use that all over my face, and the Real Techniques buffing brush, and we're just going to buff that all in nice and smooth. And yes, my face was primed beforehand using the Neostrata mattifying lotion, as always, just in case you guys are like, she did not prime her face. Yes, it was primed. Now I'm just using the MAC concealer in NW45. I'm just going ahead and adding that underneath the eye area. And then go ahead and put it on your nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. And with my beauty blender, I am going to start blending everything out. Now just going into my NYX Set It Don't Fret It powder in medium dark. I'm just going ahead and tapping that into the areas that I've highlighted. And using a clean brush, I'm just going to go ahead and dust off all the excess powder. Now just using the contour shade in the NYX Love Contours All palette, just going to lightly dust that into my cheek area and a little bit on my forehead. And then, of course, on the bridge of the nose area. Also using the gold shimmer tone that's in the Love Contours All palette, I'm just going ahead and putting that on the highest points of my cheek. A little bit on the forehead, definitely on the nose and all the other areas that were highlighted. And using the leftover on our contouring brush to just clean up our highlight. Then I'm just going back in with the Relgar on an angled pointed brush, and I'm just packing that on the lower lash line. And bottom lashes definitely need a coat of mascara. And then I'm just using the color Vermeer, and I'm just dusting that into the tear duct area. And now time for lips. I'm just matting out my lips a bit because I had the Too Faced lip injections on there. I'm just using the NYX lip liner in the color Espresso because you guys know that's my favorite to use. And then I'm going in with the MAC liquid lipstick in the color High Drama. Now you want to take your time when using this color because once it's on, it's on. And just in the center for a bit of an ombre effect, I'm taking the color Beauty Mark by NYX Liquid Lingerie. And I'm just going to pack that in the center and blend it out till I'm comfortable. And of course, finish everything off with my Urban Decay setting spray. And there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Later.